All right, guys, welcome back. So, still working on my track plan for the switching area here in the center of the layout. And I had to change it a couple times. I had to move some track around. Um, but the original plan that I drew is pretty much staying the same. And that's the plan. So, I just drew a rough sketch. Um, and so, let me show where I'm at. So, it's kind of complicated track work, to be honest with you. There's quite a few switches, and there's actually a diamond in there. So the area that I'm working on now, and I'm using an issue of Shoreliner to guide me. And this is what issue is this? Volume 38, issue 3. And I'm modeling the manufacturer's railroad that was down in New Haven. So let's start off with this New Haven Wood Company. Let's see if I can get a. So it's that building there. And what I'm using for that is an old AHM building. And just basically taped it together. I was using little footprints like there. And I'm starting to switch over to the buildings now because using a footprint and using an actual building is two different things. The next section I'm working on as well as this here, which is a complicated section. So if you notice in the back here, you have this taller building with the square windows, and that's going to be the Railworks building. It's a little bit bigger than I wanted, but it'll have to do. I'm going to show you what building I'm using for that. I'm going to use a Walthers kit on that one, and it kind of matches. So that's going to be using, this building's going to be used in the back there. And then I also have, give me 1 second here. See if I can get rid of that glare. So you're going to have this lubricant building here, and then you're going to have this wood structure here, which is like a coal company. So what I'm using for the coal company is this kit here from Railroad Kits. It kind of resembles it a little bit. All right, so that's actually a drawing, but let's open up the kit. This is a Craftsman kit, obviously. This kit actually comes with pictures, which is pretty cool. Actual photos of it. So like that. It's similar, and it'll work for me. So where that's going to be is going to be right over there. All right, so the track, if you notice that the track work, there's a switch here, it comes straight, and then it curves in. Hold on a second, make sure I'm going here. So again, the track work comes straight, curves in, and that's going to be the Craftsman kit right there. So the next area is the lubricant building, which is that. So the closest match I can come to is going to be this kit here, which is another Walthers kit. All right, they call it the machine shop. Very similar window pattern, and I think it's going to go nicely in there. So if you notice here, the track comes along this building, and I'm not sure where it goes. Obviously, there's not a lot of pictures of this area, so I'm going to just modify it to my needs. And the track's going to come down here and this dead end here. So that machine shop is going to go there. If you want to see what it looks like on this side, Trackworks is going to come around that building there, and dead end right there. So I already showed you that. And now this here, I'm trying to figure out. I'm still working on it. This area in the back is going to be an engine facility. So this railroad only had the 44 tonners and the HH 660s down here. So I think the largest engine would be this one here, this little switcher. So I'm kind of, basically the engines would come in, that's the yard over there. They would come in when they're done, come here, and then back into the engine facility. So I obviously have to make the area big enough for that engine there, and everything else is smaller. And I'm just not sure what I'm going to do with this here. So still working on that. This building is going to be a pipe bending building. I'm not sure if they took rail traffic in or not, but and then yeah, that's pretty much it where I'm doing here, or where I'm at. So just to get an overview, there's quite a few switches. I'm going to power those switches, every one of those, because it's going to be hard to reach them. So that would be fun doing that. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm going to start building some of these Walthers kits, just so I can start seeing exactly what it's going to look like, and then I can finalize my track work. So this area here is pretty much done as far as a concept. Now I'm just going to finish up this area here. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next layout update.